Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I'm literally going nowhere today. I did not leave the house because I can't really afford the gas to really go that many places. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to stay home today. I've been doing that more often now because I'm still waiting on unemployment to tell me what the deal is with cheesecake. So I haven't been able to really drive as much. And plus, I drove a lot yesterday that I don't really want to go out and waste the gas if I don't need to. And plus, I'm going out to Ulta tomorrow to fill out paperwork. And then I can just go to the pharmacy tomorrow because I was just going to go to the pharmacy today, but I can just go tomorrow when I'm already out. And that's basically all I'm doing tomorrow. So yeah, anyway, I just concealed with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Fair. And then I set my under eye with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder and my face with the Magnolia Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour primer. Actually, no, I didn't. I just went in with the concealer, the Too Faced concealer. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I wasn't even going to put on eyeshadow today, but then I was like, whatever, I'll just put it on. So I just went in with Soft Brown first from MAC on the crease. Then I just went in with All That Glitters on the lid. Then I went in with Blanc Type on the brow bone, and then I just popped some nylon on the inner corners. So that's literally all I did. And then I just went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic on the top and bottom lashes. And then I just went in with the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Blush in the shade Video. And then I highlighted with the NARS Hot Sands Duo in the shade Hot Sands. I didn't bronze today because there was no point for me to do it because I wasn't even leaving my makeup on for that long. And then I just went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder because, again, I wasn't going to set it if I was only going to keep it on to, like, record a video. And then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the I didn't prime them, never mind. I just lined them with the MAC lip pencil in the shade Dervish all over my lips. And then I just filled them in with the MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in the shade Cream Cup because I haven't worn it in a while and I just thought it looked so pretty with this. And yeah, that's it. Now I'm just going to help my mom make dinner because I'm starving. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. Apparently I'm going to be keeping it on for a little bit longer. I mean, I don't have to go out again until like 7:30 because my mom wants me to go to see this movie with my brother and her at Farmingdale. It's only a one night only kind of movie and she's paying for us, so I was like, okay, sure, I'll go. So, I did have to go to, really want to eat this right now. I'm going to have a snack. But anyway, I did just get back from Ulta because I had to go fill out paperwork today. So I did do a chit chat get ready with me on this look, but I will still tell you what I put on. So they actually want me to start training tomorrow, Thursday, and Sunday. I'm not going to have to train Friday and Saturday because I usually spend Friday and Saturdays with Josh. But I won't see a paycheck from them for another like almost 3 weeks, which kind of really sucks. I'm just dying to hopefully go to the case with cheesecake soon. I'm hoping by next week. So if I win, I'll be able to get the money by next week. I'm just kind of praying because then I can have enough money to Christmas shop and to pay my mom back if I just win that case against cheesecake. So I still haven't received a letter though about any type of hearing. So, and it's been like a week. It's been more than a week already. We mailed the letter like last Monday or Tuesday and it's been like a week already. So yeah, so I just went to Ulta to fill out paperwork today and then I went to CVS to pick up my prescription and then I just went to Chase to get a direct deposit form for Ulta. So that was really it. And besides, even if I do start working anywhere, I still won't be able to get paid at any type of job until at least 2 weeks after I'm training already. So yeah, I'm just worried that working at Ulta won't be enough money for me to really make anything. So I'm a little bit worried. Because I'm not even going to get my first paycheck until the 30th of December. And then that's probably going to go towards my car. So it's really like, I don't know. I just don't know it is just seasonal right now. I can choose to leave after January if it's not enough money for me, and I just have to see if I'm going to win this case against Cheesecake. I'm just so stressed because I'm just so sick of being broke. So, yeah, but it's not like I really have to worry about paying for anything right now. So, yeah, sorry, I like keep on rambling. So, I tried to use a lot of products today that were mostly purchased at Ulta. I wanted to do that when I went to my interview last week to actually intentionally use a lot of products that were from Ulta because um, I was being interviewed at Ulta, but I ended up using a lot of products from Sephora. But today I used a lot of products from Ulta, and just because I really wanted to, just because I was going there and whatever. So, I primed my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, just the regular one, so I can not use my Smashbox Primer Water as much because I'm kind of running super low on it. I'm thinking about returning a foundation to Sephora so I can just go pick up essentials that I really, really need. Like I need pads, I need makeup wipes, I need, which I'm probably just going to buy tomorrow because I think my discount kicks in tomorrow, so I probably could get them for like less than $12. So I can just buy those tomorrow if I decide to return that, like one thing or a couple of things to, or like one thing to Ulta. Because if I still have something on my purchase history that I don't like, I'm going to return it. So hopefully I'll be able to return stuff later this week or something. I would have done it today uh if I would have brought it with me, but I don't want to go out again because I don't want to drive again because I'm trying to save as much gas as possible. So it's a struggle, guys. It's been a real big struggle for me. So, yeah. Um Yeah, so anyway, and then I did just use a little bit of the Makeup Forever Step-On Equalizer and the Nourishing Primer around my nose just to um, take away some of the dryness. Then I went in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in the color Fair Neutral. And what I realized is that I forgot that this Tarte foundation, I think, was only a Sephora. I'm pretty sure it was only a Sephora exclusive. Because I don't remember seeing it at Ulta, and I know that they weren't even selling it at my Sephora. I had to get it at the Roosevelt Field one when it was available. So I bought it there. So that's what I used for my foundation because I was like, oh, I don't have a foundation from Ulta, but then I realized that my Too Faced Born This Way one is something you can find at Ulta, but I bought that at Macy's originally, but it's no big deal. So anyway, I used that, and then everything else I pretty much used was from Ulta, except for like two other products. So I went in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation today in the color Fair, and I really like it for when I'm doing lighter makeup days, and it blends so easily that I really wanted to use it again. So I've been trying to shy away from using my Urban Decay, so again, I don't use it up. There's like so many things I'm going to have to replace when I actually have money again. You don't even know how much money they owe me for Cheesecake now. They owe me like $1,500, and that'll be enough money for me to cover everything, like to pay my mom back, to pay for a Christmas present for my boyfriend, to pay for a bunch of makeup that I've been wanting for like a month already. Like it's literally driving me fucking crazy. So, and then I just set everything with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Press Powder, which of course you can find at Ulta. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, which I always get from Ulta, and then I went over that with the same It Cosmetics powder. And then, of course, I went in with Makeup Geek Speeches and Cream as my transition shade, because you guys know that's what I always use for my transition shade. But then everything else was from Ulta, so I used the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette today, just because I haven't used it in a while, and I just really wanted to use it again today. So now I'm able to use a lot more of my neutral palettes the next couple of days because I'm going to be working. So, I mean, it's nice to say that I'm working again, but the fact that you only get paid bi-weekly there, like, I won't even see, I might see my first training check by next Friday. I might actually get it by Christmas because I would still be technically like working already and then get paid after that. I'm hoping payday is then because she told me that the last payday was this past Friday when I was there. Because when was I there for the interview? It was last Wednesday, and she told me payday was on Friday. So if that was the last payday, then the next payday should be next Friday. So I might get paid that Friday for the first week of training. So I might actually see a paycheck before Christmas. So that might actually be good. So anyway, then I went in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette today, and I used the shade Salted Caramel in my crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with the shades Milk Chocolate and Semi Sweet, because I always use these like same shades because those are like the mattes in the palette. And then for the lid, I went in with Salted Caramel because that's my favorite shade from the palette. And then for the brow bone, I went in with White Chocolate. Then I coated the bottom and top lashes with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And then I, of course, went in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer on the under eyes. And then, since my Laura Mercier powder, like the Secret Brightening powder, isn't from Ulta, I really wanted to use something that was from Ulta. And you guys know that's like my ride or die favorite powder in the entire universe. But I used a powder that is available at Ulta, but I got it as like a point perk from Sephora, but I've never used it before, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should try it out today. Let's see how my under eyes actually look. Okay, they actually look pretty good. I used the Bare Minerals Well Rested powder today to set my under eye, and at first I didn't really like it, and now I think it's pretty good. So it hasn't really creased much, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so that's good. And then I just smudged Salted Caramel on the lower lash line. And then I lined the waterline with the ColourPop gel liner in the shade, whatchamacallit, Honeydew. That's like literally the only other thing I used from, that's not from Sephora, from Ulta. And then I just used like one more product that wasn't from Ulta. So then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Soulmates bronzer in the shade Ross and Rachel, because I was like, you know what, I kind of want to use it today, and I haven't used it in a while. And it's still really pretty. I think it's really pretty and natural. I don't know why so many people don't really like it. And then for the blush, I wanted to go in with something a little bit pinky today. So I used the Benefit Dandelion blush, the Benefit Box Blush in Dandelion, and I just love it, so I used that. And then for the highlight, I was going to use the Too Faced Candlelight Glow, but then I decided to go in with the new Anastasia Glow Kit again. Let me just grab it because I don't remember the shades that I used. So I used this Glow Kit today because I want to use this more often. And so far I do actually really like it. I think it's really, really pretty. And I think this might be the only highlighter palette that I'm going to be able to get my hands on, because I don't know. But the glitter gets absolutely everywhere. Do you see how much glitter gets all over the pans? I kind of don't like that, but, and you can't even like blow it away, so I'm going to have to like wipe it off. But anyway, I use these shades White Sand and Hot Sand from the palette, and I really do like it. Like, look how pretty that is. Isn't it a pretty highlight? So far I really have been liking it. It is a little bit glittery, but I do like the overall effect. It's still a really nice highlight, so I think it's worth it. So that's what I used, and then of course I just went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light powder, because that's a step for me no matter what I do. And then I just set everything with the Smashbox Primer Water. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then for my lip liner, I would have used Stark Naked from Urban Decay. I'm going to, I think later tonight when I get home from this movie or whatever, I'm going to dig through my bags and see if I can find it, because I have not had that lip liner like forever, so I want to see if I can find it. And then for the lips, I went in with a Too Faced Color Drenched MAC lipstick. Matte, not MAC. Oh my god. I did use MAC Strip Down as my lip liner. I don't know if I said that. So I used the Too Faced Color Drenched Matte Lipstick in the shade Sorry Not Sorry, because that's actually an Ulta exclusive. Those lipsticks are only sold at Ulta, so I thought that was perfect. And then for the lip gloss, I topped it off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Undressed. I always forget how pretty this lip gloss is. I probably won't put it on tonight. I'll probably just throw on the lipstick again because I'm going to wipe it off right now so I can eat a snack. But it's starting to smell kind of bad, so I might have to get rid of the Anastasia ones because they might be too old now. Because I feel like those go bad pretty, you pretty much know when a lipstick goes bad if it starts to smell bad. So I might have to get rid of them, and I feel so bad because I feel like I haven't used this as much as I really have wanted to, but I have my ColourPop glosses that I can use more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go. I really wanted to go out and pick up essentials that I would have gotten if I could have returned one of my Sephora foundations, but I think I'm just going to do that tomorrow night after my shift is over from Ulta because they want me training like 7 hours tomorrow, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. Oh my god, I am so tired. I worked at Ulta today. Today was my first day there, so I worked from 11 to 6, and then my boyfriend asked me yesterday if he wanted to hang out with me today, and I was like, yeah, we can, but I'm starting my first day at Ulta, so I'm not going to be available until after 6, and he said, yeah, that's fine. I was like, okay. So I was like texting him and I was like, but I feel bad that you're paying a lot, and he's like, it's okay, and was like, okay. So I ended up going to see him around 6:30, and now I just got home at like 8:15. I'm so tired. I'm pretty much more tired than I could be because I have my period, so yeah, it's that time of the month, so that's why I'm like literally exhausted. So anyway, we just went out to dinner though at Wendy's though, which I was just like, but whatever. I really just could have stayed home and ate here instead, but you know, I'm very appreciative that he got it, but my mom had literally just made dinner when I walked in the door, and I was just like, I want it, but I probably could have just been like, you know, let's hang out a different day, because I never do that to him. He always does that to me, where it's like, oh, I can't hang out today because of this, I can't hang out today because of that. I should have just been like, I don't really feel like hanging out because I'm tired, but whatever. So anyway, again, I did try to use a lot of Ulta products today, so I did use quite a few Ulta products on my face, except for about like 2 or 3 products. So I prime my face with the Smashbox Primer Water, no, the More Than Primer, and I used that to prime my face today. Just that, because I'm trying to save my Smashbox Primer Water. That's literally how broke I am, because I can't replace anything that I am running out of, so I'm trying to use other products as opposed to some of my other foundations. Like, I'm trying to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation and the Makeup Forever foundation in replacement of my Giorgio Armani right now. So today I used the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in the color Fair Neutral. I'm probably going to use the Makeup Forever tomorrow. So I just used that, and it just looks so natural on the skin. And then I went in again with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and honestly, it didn't really wrinkle as badly as it usually does. It really just looked pretty okay under my eyes, and it looked pretty natural on my skin today, so I was like, okay. So I think it held up pretty well throughout the whole day, so that was good. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. The Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Fair. And then I set everything with It Cosmetics by Pores Pressed Powder, because you guys know it's like my favorite powder right now, and plus that's from Ulta too. And then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then went over that with the same It Cosmetics powder. But this was the same makeup that I wore to work today, so I have kept this makeup on since like 10:30 this morning, so I'm really ready to take it off. It's been like almost 10 hours since I've been wearing my makeup, so yeah. I haven't worn makeup that long. This is like the longest I've worn makeup in a while. I don't think I've worn makeup this long for a long time. So, not since Sunday. Sunday I wore makeup from like 10 to like 6. So, yeah, pretty much just as long as that. So anyway, let's not talk about how long I've worn makeup. And then I decided to go in with the Buxom eyeshadow palette that I have today, the customizable one, because I felt like I haven't used them in a while, and I really haven't been giving this palette enough love, so I really wanted to use it, and plus I bought this at Ulta, so I thought this was perfect. But I'm trying to use other palettes that I haven't been using as often, so I just used the entire palette today for my whole look. I didn't use any other eyeshadows because they pretty much work together if you use all of them. So I used this color in the crease first because I wanted to do a mauve crease because I knew I wanted to do a mauve purpley lip. So I used that. I can't remember exactly what the names are of these. I was just going to look it up on my Ulta account. Just give me one sec. Ulta. Because it's under my purchase history. Sorry. And it looks like I'm already signed in. Meh, just sign me out. Hold on. See my rewards. Okay, you know what sucks is that I have $12 worth of rewards that I haven't spent yet. And when I was at Ulta today, guess what they were having a promo on that I always buy all the time? Their Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I had no idea. That means I could have brought in the one that I bought not too long ago and exchanged it for the cheaper one. And then I could have got it for free, and then I could have gotten $15 back. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, actually. And I might even be able to get it for less because I get a discount there now. Unless the hot buy isn't going on. Oh my god, I just thought of that. They said for a limited time. They didn't say how long it was going to be on sale for. I don't even know if it's under my purchase history anymore, though. Anyway, let me just check it after I tell you what I am wearing. I think it was Lingerie Lover. Yeah, that was the one I put on my crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with this shade right here, which is called Gimme Gorge. Pretty sure these are the right shades. And then I went in with this color, this brown one on the outer corners called Big Spender. And then for the lid, I went in with the gold shade, and that one is called Gold Status. And then for the brow bone, I went in with this shade, and this shade is called Cashmere Craving. So those are the shades that I used, and then I just popped one on the inner corners. So I just went in with the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara on the top. And then I concealed under my eyes with the Too Faced Born This Way, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, which is, again, like, the only other thing I really used from, that wasn't from Ulta, besides, basically what was on my lower lash line. Then I went in with the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Honeydew, and then I smudged the shade Gimme Gorge on my lower lash line right here, and then I popped this shade right here called Champagne Buzz on my inner corners. So yeah, I used all of these today. Hopefully I'll be able to use these more within the next couple of weeks, since I'm going to be wearing makeup regularly for the next, not for the next 5 days, but mostly for that. But after tomorrow, I mean, I do work tomorrow from 12 to 5, and then I'm supposed to meet up with someone. But after that, Friday and Saturday, I go out with my boyfriend, and then Sunday through Thursday, I am working every day until Friday and Saturday, or Friday or something. But she put me on 5 straight days, and I was like, okay, I need the money, so might as well work, I guess. And I've been pretty much a hermit since I got fired, so yeah. Anyway, and then I just went in with the MAC 10 Play Gecko Black Lash on my bottom lashes. Then I bronzed out the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter, and then I went in with another one of the Benefit Box blushes, and I went in with the shade Rockateur because, like I said, I really wanted to use more of my Benefit blushes recently, so I used that shade. And then I highlighted with the Too Faced Candlelight Glow powder in the shade Rosy Glow. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And I all-nighter setting spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the, actually I went in with a lip mask first today because I need to realize that I need to use more of a lip mask before I wear liquid lipsticks this time around because I knew I was going to be wearing this liquid lipstick pretty much all day. Okay, the All Nighter Setting Spray, October 11th. Let's see if it's still on sale online. Hold on, because I am going to exchange it because it's only a two. Hold on. And then for my lips, I line my lips with the ColourPop lip liner in the shade Lumiere. And then I filled them in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in the shade Queen Bee. So that's what I used on my lips today. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I am really tempted to go to the store right now and ask them if I can exchange it for the cheaper one. Because I kind of want the difference back. Because that's a good deal. It's like, I don't know why this was on sale. I don't even know how long it's on sale for. If it's on sale till tomorrow, then I'll just bring it back to the store tomorrow when I go there. Because I don't exactly really want to go out again. Let me see if they sent me an email today. Of course, I got another 20% off your purchase. I am so tempted to go bring it back right now. It was right in front of the closet there. Alright, bye. Okay, so hi, so I just want to tell you, sorry, I just dropped something about my makeup look for today. I did work earlier this morning and then I went out with one of my friends after work. If my hair would cooperate with me, that would be amazing, but it just loves to get in my face. So yeah, I just wore this J. Crew sweater. I just thought it was just super comfortable and easy to wear because honestly, the past 2 days I've just really not really wanting to be like super styled and I just want to throw on something that is really cute without even trying. So I just put this on and I really like this sweater. It's just really simple to wear. So I just wore that. I worked from like 12 to 5 and then I went out with him like at 7 because I like ate dinner here and then we just went to Starbucks. So hopefully my lippy isn't like giving me a million problems, but I think it should be fine. So I primed my face with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer and it looks like everything like basically faded off my face though, but I'm just so tired and I've had my makeup on since like 12 today, so I just want to take it off right now. So I just primed my face with the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer and the Nourishing Primer, both the Step 1 Equalizers, and I used the Smoothing Primer on my face and then the Nourishing Primer on my nose area. Sorry, I have such an itch right now. Then I went in with the Makeup Forever, which one is it? Ultra HD Foundation in the color Y225. And then I went in with the Makeup Forever Concealer. I feel like this lip is just bleeding a little bit. Alright, whatever. That should be fine. I really don't care. So yeah, and then I went in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in the color Y23. And then I went over everything with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. I am so hella tired though. Like really tired. Like I actually went to bed the earliest that I've went to bed in a while last night. I went to bed like at 2:30. But my body woke me up at like 7:30 and then I had to get up at like 10:15 for work. Oh, my concealer is kind of like has kind of like really settled into my fine lines. It didn't really last all day, but again, I don't care. So, because I'm so tired that I really don't give a shit. But you can see the lines, and that kind of bothers me. Oh my god, it kind of looks really bad. Where did that mirror go? I'm sorry, I'm so all over the place. And then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour primer, and then went over that with the same It Cosmetics powder. And then I went in with, of course, Makeup Geek Peaches and Cream as my transition shade. I have like lippies everywhere today because I did wear 2 different lippies today. One to work and obviously one out. So I actually feel like I've been doing pretty good with my lipsticks lately. I've been wearing mostly all of them, so I feel like I'm like kind of in the mood to get more lipstick. Isn't that weird? Because I haven't bought lipstick in like 3 months, but you know, it's not like I could afford anymore. Yeah, I can definitely see it creasing all underneath my eyes. Yeah, it's just like kind of not a good time, but whatever. Then I, of course, went in with Makeup Geek Peaches and Cream, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked palette today. I used the shade Naked in my crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Buck. Then I used Dark Side and Hustle on the outer corners, and then I went in with Half Baked on the lid, and then I used one of the Urban Decay. I'm really annoyed about my under eyes. Like, I kind of look like an old lady right now. It's kind of driving me crazy. Hold on one second. Like, it looks really bad. Okay, I feel like that helped it more. I kind of just, like, patted it over with my beauty blender. So I went in with the Urban Decay Moon Dust Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Chemtrail, because I know that I really don't use them enough, so I wanted to use it today. But then I applied some eyeliner after work, so I kind of went over it again with Half Baked because I kind of messed up the eyeliner, so I had to go over it with that shade, and I kind of feel like it kind of brought out the pigment even more. I have to say I do like those liquid eyeshadows, but I'm kind of in the mood to return them, but I still haven't really tried Recharged yet. I know I've had it like forever, but I just haven't had an occasion where I wear that eyeshadow because some looks I literally wear the same eyeshadow to like wear like a second time rather than wearing that, but I'm hopefully going to wear that soon. So anyway, then I went in with Virgin on the brow bone from the Naked palette, and then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and Trooper because I don't bother throwing on eyeliner when I'm only working in the morning because it just wastes so much time. So, and then I went in with the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara, but I kind of feel like it kind of wore off, and I kind of feel like my liner wore off a little bit too. Oh no, it's actually totally fine. That's just the reflection of the eyeshadow. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Makeup Forever concealer. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I smudged Buck and Naked on the lower lash line, and then I lined the waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in Swerve. Earlier I did line it with Honeydew, and then I went in with the Max Tinted Blanket Black Lash on my bottom lashes. And then I highlighted the inner corners with Sin from the Naked palette. And actually a bunch of people asked me like, well actually, yeah, like 2 people complimented my makeup today, which was really sweet at Ulta, but one of the ladies asked me like, what's my contour? You did your eyes really nicely, and I was like, oh, thanks. Like, I really feel like my makeup still looks like shit most of the time, but I guess it looks okay. And she was like, oh, you did your contour really nicely. Like, what is that from? And I was like, oh, it's the Urban Decay Naked palette. So, but yesterday when I was wearing the Too Faced Queen Bee lipstick, that's basically the only thing I got compliments on. Is like 2 people were like, wow, I love your lip color. It's gorgeous. So that was really sweet too. So. And then I did get asked what my lip color was today, but I'll tell you what it was because obviously it was different from this. I didn't wear this to work. So I bronzed up my skin again with the Marc Jacobs Instant Mark Dreamer filter, and then I used the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette today. I did reapply it when I got back home, but it kind of looks like it faded. Yeah, but I just don't care anymore. So I just went in with OC and Lo-Fi and Angel and kind of mixed those all together. And then I highlighted with the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Highlighter in the shade Sin. There's not even any glow left. Honestly, it kind of faded again, but I don't care. I used to care so much about these videos and now I just don't care, but those like lines there were really annoying me. That was like the only thing I wanted to fix, but other than that I don't care. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I started everything with the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel and then set that with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Obviously I wanted to make it like an Urban Decay day today. And then for work, I did line my lips. I actually bought the NYX lip primer yesterday because I actually exchanged something to Ulta because they were actually doing a one-day promo where the Urban Decay setting sprays were half price. So what I did is I brought back my older one that was full price that I bought in October, and I asked them if I could do an exchange. And they told me that I could only get a merchandise credit back for it. So I was like, okay, I'll just use that to buy a couple of things that I actually need. So I picked up makeup wipes and I picked up the NYX primer again. So I used that today to prime my lips. And then I lined them with the MAC lip liner in the shade Subculture. And then I filled them in with the Makeup Monsters liquid lipstick in the shade Raw. And then I topped it off with the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Fairy Floss. So that's what I wore to work. I just have it right here, so I figured I would show you. And then this lip, I, again, primed my lips with the same primer, and then I dropped the gloss. Then I lined them with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Sign On lip liner in the shade Liar, which I absolutely love with this lipstick. And then I filled them in with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Chili Chili. I swear to God, this is like their best liquid lipstick formula-wise. If they made every single one like this, I would buy like every single one. Yes, I do love them, but this one is just so perfect formula-wise. Like, I don't know why they just didn't make all of them like this because it's amazing. So it was either between this and Tulle, so I wanted to go for this one. It's like a little bit more of like a purpley brown. It's like a mauvey purpley brown. It's just such a unique color. I love it so much. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to go now because I'm so freaking tired. So bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I know there's like a little bit of lipstick that's kind of sticking out here, but I just wanted to do it really quickly because I'm thinking about taking it off because my boyfriend's here and we might be watching some stuff. I'm not sure yet. Depends on if my mom lets us watch anything. So I actually did film a full tutorial on this look, which will be up tomorrow, which obviously this look won't be up for a while, like the lookbook, but I just wanted to show you guys what my makeup was. The blush kind of faded, but whatever. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and then I went in with the Too Faced Born This Way Foundation in the color Vanilla, and then I mixed that with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in the color Y225. I really like the combo together. I think I like it even more than the Giorgio Armani because the Makeup Forever kind of adds a little bit more coverage, and it makes it lighter enough so it's not as yellow, and I really like how it looks together, so I might start doing that more often because I don't have the Nars Sheer Glow anymore. I just use this instead. Then I went in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NW15, and then I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder because I haven't used that in forever and I really wanted to use it today. I forgot how much I love that powder. It's so good, but maybe I just didn't let my blush last long enough because I feel like the bronzer and the blush kind of faded while the highlight is like still there, so whatever. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer and then went over that with the same Laura Mercier powder, and then I went in with the Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream as my transition shade, and then I went in with the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette today. I used mustard in the crease first, then I darkened up the crease more with jam. Then I went in with mud on the outer corners, and then I went in with Gilded Carriage from one of the Lime Crime Super Foiled shadows, and I used that on my lid. And then I went in with Vanilla Bean and Mirage by Makeup Geek on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. And then I went in with the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara on the top because I couldn't find my Urban Decay Perversion today, so I was like, whatever, I'm just going to use that. And then I just concealed under my eyes with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Running Powder. Then I lined my waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Call Me. It's pretty similar to Besto because I still can't find it, so I just used that instead and it looked really pretty. And then I just highlighted the inner corners with the Venus 2 palette, and I used Fly, and then I used the MAC Aesthetic Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Galactic Cabo Bronzer, and then I went in with the Becca Mineral Blush in the shade Wild Honey, and then I highlighted the cheekbones and the rest of my face with Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop from Becca Jaclyn Hill, the Shimmering Skin Perfector's Press. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and I set everything in the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filtered my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer and Caramel, and then set that with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I prime my lips with the NYX Lip Primer. Then I line them with the Makeup Forever Lip Pencil in the shade 1C Aqua Lip Liner. And then I filled them in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Pumpkin. And I'm going to go because I don't want to make him wait and stuff. So yeah, bye. But you will see a full tutorial on this look. I finally taped my fall makeup tutorial, so I was finally able to wear this look again, and I've been like living in this lipstick for fall, and I really wanted to wear it one more time before fall was over, so that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. Today has been a really long day so far because I actually went out earlier with my friends to the Deer Park outlets here to pick up my friend Jose because he came in from the city again and he wanted to hang out with me and my best friend. So we picked him up from her house. I picked them both up from her house because I was originally supposed to pick up Jose from the train station with her, and then we were supposed to go out to where we were supposed to go. But I wasn't able to leave my house till about 12 p.m. because, oh my god, I am really tired. Because it snowed outside last night. So I live on a really long hill, so if it's not plowed, then you can't really get anywhere until it's basically plowed. So, I went to meet them at their house, and then we went to the outlets to shop for like 3 hours. But my boyfriend was here last night, and I hung out with him. Like, he actually got to watch The Office with me. I remember when I said I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to watch anything, but we actually did. And then my mom had texted me, and she said, Caitlin, I actually won tickets for a Broadway show again that she had went to see like a week or so ago. Sorry, I need to see if my headphones are in here. Because I want to bring them on the train probably. So originally Jose was supposed to go back with me to take the train with me into the city with me and my brother. But my mom was like so worried about me getting home at a certain time to go in to see the show that I was like, you know, you're probably better off just going to the train near Becca's house, and then I just drive back home to hang out. I mean, to go back to my house because I have to be home by 5. So we ended up just dropping him off back at her train station, and then I dropped her back off at her house. So at first, Jose was like, oh, am I riding with you on the train? Then that's cool. Then I can just ride with you. And I'm like, no, you're going back to the train here. Where are my headphones at? Oh, right here. You're going back to the train with us so we can drop you off. So yeah, so anyway, I'm going into see the show, and usually I do see my boyfriend on Saturdays, and my mom like asked me, do you and Josh want to go see the show? And I was like, Josh has to study, but she's like, do you want to go in with your brother? And I was like, yeah, we'll go. Like I had told her that I'll let her know when I got home because I wasn't sure like what time I was hanging out with Jose and Becca. So I was like, yeah, I'll let you know when I get home. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll go because Josh isn't going to be available. And even though I was going to be hanging out with Jose and Becca, I think Becca wanted to go home by like 4 anyway because she was really tired. So we dropped him off, and then now I'm going to be going in to see the show. We're going to see the show called Falsettos, but I'll tell you guys more about it tomorrow, like after I see it, but I have to work an 8-hour shift tomorrow. I'm going to be so tired. Hopefully I'll be able to be home by like 11 o'clock. I'm so excited to be in bed tonight. You have no idea. So anyway, I've been wearing the same makeup all day. I actually did wear a different shirt earlier today, and then I changed into this plaid dress because I really love this dress, and I just thought it would be so easy to wear because it's so super comfortable, and I love wearing it with this scarf and blazer. I got all this from Urban Outfitters. So anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector because I knew if I was wearing my makeup all day, I wanted that to be my primer. I just know it makes my foundation last all day. And now I've been obsessed with this foundation combo. I combined the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Vanilla and the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the color Y225 together again. They are so pretty together, so I had to wear it again together because I didn't really want to wear my Urban Decay all-nighter all day, so I just wore this and it looks so pretty. Then I conceal with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Fair Neutral, and then I set everything again with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Oh my god, I just love that powder now. It's so pretty. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then went over that with the same Laura Mercier powder, and then I went in with the Kat Von D Middle Matte Palette again today. I only used a couple of the matte shades, and then I did use Synergy again, so I just used Makeup Geek Peaches and Cream first. Then I went in with Suede on the crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Oak, and then I just kind of did two colors on the lid. I went in with ColourPop's Super Shock Shadow in the shade Blaze, and then I was going to put Synergy over it, but I kind of put it on the outer corners instead, and I think it looked really pretty. And then I just went in with Bone from the palette. Then I lined my eyes on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Blending Powder. Then I lined my waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Swerve. Then I went in with the MAC Tinted Plague Black Lash on my bottom lashes, and then I highlighted the inner corners with two shades. I used two of the Metal Crush shadows. I used Flash and Glitz together, and I think it just looked really pretty on the inner corners. So that was it for the eyes. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Galactic Cabo bronzer. Then I went in with the Becca Jaclyn Hill face palette again because I really like this blush for all day because I really wanted a neutral blush for all day. And I know that the Becca blushes last such a long time, Becca Blas. So I just went in with the shade Amaretto from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then I went in with Prosecco Pop again from the Jaclyn Hill palette, not Pop. And then I popped some of the Anastasia Ultimate Glow Kit on top. I used the shade Sunray, and I think it looked really pretty together. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started the Urban Decay Show Makeup All-Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the NYX Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Taurus. And then I filled them in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Saddle. I actually have been wearing this all day. It still feels fine. I just know like the city always affects how my makeup looks. Like after I get home, it always looks like worse than it does. Probably because I'm not there all the time. But I'm not really going to be outside all that much. I'm just going to be riding the subway and then we're going to go into the theater. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I gotta go, so I will let you guys know how the show was tomorrow. So yeah, bye. And hopefully my makeup, hopefully I don't cry. I heard that this show is pretty sad, so I'm probably gonna end up crying. But yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am so exhausted. I'm so happy I'm home right now. I have like 6 hours to just relax, which I'm probably not gonna be sitting down until like 10 o'clock. But I just got off an 8-hour shift at Ulta. Oh my god, it was so long. I'm so tired because I told you guys last night that I went out to, with my friends, and then I went out to the city, so I am exhausted. We didn't end up taking the train until 11:45 last night, so I didn't get home till 1 a.m. And then I went to sleep at 3, and then I woke up at 9:30 for this shift, and I was okay for like a couple of hours, and then I started getting really tired like after my break. Oh my god, and now I'm like exhausted. So yeah, I just wore like this, I really love this shirt. It's like a draped shirt with like a little tank top in it, and then it's just like a blazer. So yeah, anyway, but what sucks about this like working here is that I am working so much this week, like from Sunday to Thursday, and I'm not even seeing this money until like 2 weeks from now. Not next week. I mean, this coming week, I'm seeing money for, like, the first 3 days, but I'm not seeing, like, the money that I make this week and next week for another, like, 2 weeks, and it's gonna freaking suck. So, anyway, so yeah, I primed my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and then I went in with the Too Faced Born This Way Foundation in the color Vanilla, and the, Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in the color Y225, and I mixed those together. I've been obsessed with that combo lately. I just think it makes my skin look so natural, but still really flawless. So I've just been using that because I literally have so much of the Makeup Forever that it's like, why not use it mixed with something else? And then I just concealed with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color MW15. I was going to say Makeup Forever. I am so tired, you have no idea. Then I set everything with the It Cosmetics By Pores Pressed Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer and then went over that with the same It Cosmetics powder. Then, of course, I went in with Makeup Geek's Peaches and Cream as my transition shade. And then I decided to make it a Stila day today because I haven't really used this palette all that much, so I wanted to use it today. So I used my Stila Eyes Are the Window Soul palette. I went in with the shade, this beige shade right here, which I love. It's called Individual, so I used that first. Then I darkened up the crease more with these two shades. I kind of wanted to use something more shimmery. So I used Affection and Heart on the crease. And then for the outer corners, I used Being. And then for my lid, of course, I went in with Kitten. It kind of transferred though, but whatever. And then for the brow bone, I went in with Light. And then, which is this color right here. Then I went in with the what was the mascara I used today? Was it the Yeah, the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Blending Powder. Then I smudged Individual on the lower lash line. And then I highlighted the inner corners with the gold in the palette, which is called right here. And that one is called Essence. So that's what I used from the palette. I love this palette. It's such a great palette. And then I went in with the MAC Ascent Like a Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter. Then I used the Balm Cosmetics Cabana Boy Blush on my cheeks. And then I highlighted with the Stila Shimmer Duo in the shade Kitten because I wanted to use that with the palette. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything in the Urban Decay Chill Makeup All-Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel and then set that with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the NYX Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Lumiere. And then I filled them in with the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Patina because I haven't used it in a while. I feel like it's very drying right now though. You know what's funny is that I had Saddle on yesterday, literally the entire day, like the lippy I was wearing yesterday in my makeup look, and that's from Lime Crime. It did not feel as drying as this one right now. I mean, this wasn't drying for a good 4 or 5 hours, but I feel like after you reapply it, it starts getting drying, so I just felt like it was kind of wearing off a little bit on the inner corners, and now I feel like it's a little bit crumbly, but it's still fine. It still stays on. It still doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't really transfer that much at all. Maybe just a little bit. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to go rip my makeup off now because I've been wearing it for like 8 hours. And I'm going to go eat because I'm starving. I have leftovers from this really good deli that me and my boyfriend go to all the time. So yeah, that's it. Bye!